Mountain communities are bracing for a mix of rain and snow this Christmas Eve. It's an area that's already dealt with some major mudslides recently.
I know we're thinking this is going to be bad, but it looks really cool, the winter wonderland. Let's get to NBC4's Amber Frias, live in Wrightwood, where people there are preparing for what's to come. Amber.
Hey, Mahalo, Carolyn. Well, it is getting pretty cold, but so far it's dry. Now, when we got here earlier this morning around 10-11 a.m., we did see a very light drizzle, also some winds, but around midday that all kind of stopped. Now, people we spoke with out here told us they're keeping their eyes on the forecast, but they say they're not really that worried. Instead, like you mentioned, they're focusing their energy on making sure their families and their homes are prepared for what is to come. Before Santa, the wind is already making its presence felt in the mountains, swaying Christmas decorations around Wrightwood's town center. As the storm moves in, people in this mountain community say they've been getting ready.
I've got the generator ready, propane ready. We have wood pellets that I just got, so just in case.
My husband worked really hard on the drainage out by our street, kind of putting some rocks in place to help the water flow like away from our driveway and yard.
The local hardware store has been a busy stop.
Everybody's prepping and Christmas shopping, that last minute Christmas shopping.
Most people say they plan to spend the holiday at home.
Inside where it's warm and where there's a fire going.
For some, travel plans depend on weather.
I'm supposed to go maybe down the hill tomorrow, but weather depending. It depends on the weather. Yeah. We try not to drive down, get on the freeway.
Still, despite the forecast, no one seems upset.
You know, the timing isn't ideal, but honestly, we're super happy for the rain.
Especially if it brings even a small chance of snow.
Yeah, we want a white Christmas, of course, so.
It'll make it feel like Christmas.
After all, with prep and a strong sense of community, people say they're ready for whatever comes.
And everybody pulls together up here, so we'll weather through it.
Now, some businesses tell us they are staying open tomorrow despite the storm, including the hardware store we talked about, but some are closing. Mountain High Resort is closed tomorrow and Christmas Day out of precaution because of the incoming storm. Reporting live from Wrightwood, Amber Frias, NBC4 News.
Amber, thank you. News Chopper 4 right now over the San Fernando Valley for us. An interesting layer there of low-lying clouds.
Yeah, you get the sense the storm is headed our way completely. Meteorologist Stephanie Olmo back now with a look at your first alert forecast.
Yeah, so right now a lot of us are dry, just a few areas of drizzle, some light showers, and this is just the beginning because we know things will intensify overnight tonight as we've been talking about here the past couple of days. All right, let's move over to this wall right now. Going over the storm timeline for you, so getting you prepared for what's coming ahead. Overnight tonight, this is when we can expect that very thick band of heavy, intense rain moving in. So it's really going to start right around 11 p.m., around midnight, around that time. We'll continue through the overnight hours. There's also the chance for some thunderstorms. As we head into Christmas Eve, we can expect widespread rain, again heavy at times, but the most intense rain band is moving in overnight into the early morning hours here on Wednesday. We'll have some dry breaks as we head into Wednesday evening, but we'll still have some showers here and there, but we'll have some dry breaks. For Christmas Day, scattered showers to start and then becoming widespread by the afternoon hours as we do have that next wave moving in the region yet again. I want to go over, I combined the data for you, and I showed this here yesterday, but I think it's just very interesting to talk about the top rainiest Christmas period. So I took the two-day totals, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I went back to when we started keeping records, and the record holds back in 1889, a very long time ago. Both days, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, when you combine those days that year, we received close to 4 inches of rain. It looks like we may surpass that here in Los Angeles. All right. Also, we've been talking about the flooding, of course, but let's talk about the winds because we have high wind warnings and wind advisories covering all of the viewing areas you see here, especially where you see that mustard color for the mountains and the foothills. Those areas, we could experience gusts around 50, even upwards of 80 miles an hour. So very important with all that rain. Looking at a lot of wet soil out there, it's going to be very easy for some of those trees to come down. Also, power outages will be expected as well. So let's go over the potential impacts. Flash flooding could be widespread, very dangerous. Debris flows as well. dangerous rock and mudslides as we head into the coming days. And the threat still holds. When we're talking about, heavy, intense rain here Wednesday into Thursday, but the threat still holds even as we head into Friday and the weekend, even when we have drier conditions out there. Heavy flows in the rivers and streams, and also down trees and power outages to be expected as well with this Christmas storm. Let's go over the extended forecast. All right. Soggy conditions continuing through Friday. Looks like we'll have maybe another band rolling in early Friday, and then drier conditions as we head into the weekend. Temperatures will be cooler, down into the 60s, low 60s for the coast. Really, it's going to be one of those days you want to stay inside, enjoy hot cocoa, a coffee, watch those Christmas movies, enjoy those indoor activities here for this Christmas. For the valleys, we're looking at soggy conditions here tomorrow. Christmas Day, Friday, drier conditions as we head into the weekend, and even possibly as we head into early next week. For the high desert and low desert, clouds and rainy conditions here the next several days, and then we'll see more sunshine as we head into the weekend. Temperatures will be in the 50s, at least for the mountains, or rather for the high desert. For the mountains, we're looking at rain and snow, especially here on Friday. We'll have more of that mix, and temperatures down into the 30s.